I wanted to give you a little tour real quick. So, welcome to Nancy Drew, Mystery of the Seven Keys. Um, there's like a bunch more below this down here. That's the issue I'm talking about. This is what I mean when I say you can't get the cursor out of the window. It doesn't move. I cannot interact with anything outside this window, even though it does go technically slightly out of the window on this side. I don't know why. I imagine it's because the of where the actual cursor itself is, that like it's like right on the edge opposed to being in like a middle, which does make sense, but it's like, come on. So cool. When you go into settings, the apply buttons are way down here. There's someone down here because this is a very long and thin game for reasons I don't know, because as far as I know, there's no plans to port this to mobile. This is like a mobile ratio if you're going portrait mode. I don't know what this is. I can't change anything. Crowd size. Anyway, I can't even change controls. So I can't even exit. I have to use the exit button, which does work, but then you have to exit in the game. And it's just, I don't get it. When you open it up again, it's down here. It opens in something that is too big, and because I hit the top, I can't do anything. Like, what am I supposed to do about this? What do I do about this? I can't play your video game. And also, this intro is not the correct aspect ratio because it's cut off. This is cut off. It's like, am I going crazy? What did I do? I mean this in such a serious way. What the hell did I do to this game already? I have not started a game yet. What did I do? What did I do? This is a brand new game. 2024. Right now. I don't know what's happening and I don't know what to do. Send help. Please. Hello. Hi. Oh god, where are my glasses? Okay. Hello. So, let's turn this down for a second. Here's the deal. So I have already run into issues with this game. I can actually probably pull up. Well, this is what we're listening to, if you care. Which one is this that I need to turn off? We can leave it here for a second. Okay, so hello, Sarah. The deal is that I have already run into issues with this game. Hello, Novella. Hello, Ninji. Oh my god, the gang's all here. So, I was posting about this on Twitter. I tried to open this game to start the settings. I got the wrong aspect ratio. And, basically it was full screen, and I was like, this is not the right ratio. I'm going to change it to Windows mode. That immediately ratio locked it to a ratio that's too big for my monitor for some reason. And then the apply button was off screen. So we had to MacGyver our way into unlocking full screen. And when we clicked it back into full screen, my brother did something that got it to a ratio that is a computer ratio. Because otherwise it was almost in a portrait mode. My brother thinks maybe they accidentally flipped the dimensions for the windowed mode, so it looks like a portrait when it's not supposed to be. However, when I came back and went to open the game up again, because I did close it because I didn't want it running, it went back to this weird portrait mode, and it does cut off parts of the game. So we're going to open it a fourth time, and only one of the times I've opened it so far has it been in the right ratio. So we're gonna see if we can open it in the right one. Hopefully it will open in the right one. If not, I'll see if Cole is maybe available to come down and fix it. Because if it's not in the right one, you will see that, like, the opening, you can't watch, like, it cuts parts off. So we're gonna give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Yeah? Hold on, I have to figure out where it went. Because I don't think I have a shortcut for it right now. It's Currently, if you are interested in purchasing this game, it is not available on Steam for another few months. They said sometime this summer. I don't know why. Come on. Come on. There we go. Ah, fuck. It's the wrong aspect ratio. So this should be filling the whole screen. As you can see, it's only filling part of it. You're actually going to see it cut off. See, it's cut off on the side. It's not supposed to look like this. It's supposed to fill the entire screen. I will mess with the options and we'll see if we can fix it real quick. I don't know why it does this. So this is actually supposed to take up the full screen. I don't know what this aspect ratio is. As far as I can tell, this has no plans to be ported to mobile. I know they're planning on doing physical copies and Steam, but I saw nothing about porting to mobile, so I don't know why it has this ratio. I also am realizing that the sounds thing is like each letter is individually highlighted, and I think the N is smaller than the other ones. How's our master volume? That's way too quiet. Oh, right. It doesn't actually, like, test, so we're gonna have to see how it looks later. So this is what I mean. Basically, what ended up happening was when I switched this to Windows mode, which you have to apply for, you have to hit apply, and when it ratio locked, this section down here went off the screen below the taskbar, and therefore I couldn't apply full screen to fix anything. You have all these things, which I don't know what it means. Like, what's VSync? I don't know what VSync is, but I don't know video games. There's, like, crowd size in here. Like, I don't know, but, I could have sworn Cole set this to 12. Okay, there we go. This is what it's actually supposed to look like. I don't know what this is. This is the default aspect ratio. Great. So I don't know why this is the default aspect ratio, but like, that can't be right, right? Unless it is. I have never seen a game that is at this aspect ratio. Because it's not even actually tall. This might be iPad size. But this is actually like a little too wide for most smartphones, so I don't know what this is. But if this is the right aspect ratio, we will do this. And it does look like everything got stretched, so I don't know why anything is like this. We'll mess with more of these later. This seems to be correct. I will fix sound as needed, but I cannot... in Windows mode and in full screen, this is another Nancy Drew game where I do not have the ability to get my cursor out of the game, even in windowed mode. So any changes to my machine are locked. Like, I actually don't have the right Twitch tab open right now, but I just can't see it without closing the game. So I can't change anything on my computer. If we need to, we have to shut down the game and restart it. We're doing amateur because under no circumstances are we playing difficult. And I did see on the website that you can switch between point and click mode or WASD mode. So I guess we'll see how we feel about that. Oh yeah, here we can have classic mode or modern mode. It does look like they slightly updated the UI, but it still looks pretty Unity. They just added a frame. Let's stick with point and click for now because otherwise I probably have a higher chance of being nauseous. I think you can switch back and forth throughout, though. The first cafe in Prague dates back to the 16th century.
Adela's letter was certainly
That's way too quiet.
Right away, but didn't offer much to go on.
But it didn't offer much to go on.
Miss Drew, your ticket information.
I'm just gonna be
is
really
enclosed.
quiet while she
The
reads
matter
this.
of my necklace that has now been replaced with fake gems is very confidential. It was my mother's necklace.
This is so
My
quiet.
mother told me little about it. She rarely told me anything at all.
Can you guys hear this at all?
You will meet me at Prague Castle in the Hungerkünstler Cafe at the end of the courtyard. If you are as good as they say, you will find it.
I'll fix it in a sec. This is at 5. This is really...
No
this is the
questions.
default volume.
Arrive. Use this number only in an emergency. It could be traced.
I don't know why they went with this font. The lines are really distracting. Okay, great. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. This is what happens when they don't...
It's beautiful here. First case
Nancy, I need to fix the audio.
They call it the city of a
There's a narrator?
home to a rich history, great music, precious art, and of course,
I need to fix the audio so bad.
This must be the place.
Can you guys get out of a cutscene for a second? Oh, fuck. Okay, there we go. Settings. We're turning this up to 10.
Nancy,
You must
This
be
is still too
Adela.
quiet.
Charna, please.
Okay. Sorry, we have to quit to desktop because I have to actually, like, adjust the sound of my system because this game is so quiet, it's not getting picked up by the... It's not getting picked up. It's just so quiet. Even the 10. The master volume should change everything, but I'll try fixing that in a second if that didn't work. Come on. Find the game. Thank you. We're gonna have to listen to that again because I didn't save or anything. This is a lot of loading. That was a lot of loading for the title screen. The music stopped. Or maybe it changed?
Adela's letter was certainly direct about meeting her right away, but didn't offer much to go on.
Is that better?
Miss Drew, your ticket information is enclosed.
It's
The
still a
matter
little
of my
lower than
necklace
I'd like,
that has now
but it's
been
better.
replaced with fake gems is very confidential. It was my mother's necklace. My mother told me little
I don't know why this
about
game
it.
is so
She
quiet.
rarely told me anything at all. You will meet me at Prague Castle in the Hungerkünstler Cafe at the end of the courtyard. If you are as good as they say,
Is this a
you
situation
will
where I
find
need to
it.
stop and turn it up more? Because I'd rather redo it right now if you guys think I need to turn it up more than wait to get through all the cutscenes and then have to fix it again, quit and fix it again and everything. So, like, do you guys think it needs to be louder or... I don't know why this is so difficult. We are not getting much done tonight, that's for sure. If possible, okay. Let's turn it up more. I can turn it up more on my end. Let's try... I'm probably gonna have to adjust it in-game now. Oh, well, sorry you can see all my Twitch stuff. That's not stressful. There's nothing in there, just like you guys can see it. Connect to the game. Thank you. So this might be too loud now, but I'll adjust as we go. And I'll have to remember that I need to turn the desktop audio way up for this game. I don't understand what these load times are. We're loading the menu. I feel like I'm being too mean, but like we're loading the menu. Okay, let me see what the vibes are for this. How loud is this? Okay.
Adela's letter was certainly direct about meeting her right away.
Is that better? That
but
looks better.
Didn't offer much to go on.
Oh boy. We're hearing this letter again.
Miss Drew, your ticket
Oh my
information is
God.
enclosed. The matter of my necklace that has now been replaced with fake gems is very confidential. It was my mother's necklace. My mother told me little about it. She rarely told me anything at all. You will meet me at Prague Castle in the Hungerkünstler Cafe at the end of the courtyard. If you are as good as they say, you will find it. No questions until you arrive. Use this number only in an emergency. It could be traced. Adela Cherna.
Okay, great. Thanks, Adela. The lines on the font are super distracting, and that's not really how anyone writes, so it's extra distracting.
It's beautiful here. First case I've had in Prague.
Nancy Drew was notoriously bad with,
They call it the city of 1,000
I don't know who
spires.
this narrator is, but I don't think I like
Home to a
them.
rich history.
I mean, the idea of having a
music.
narrator. I don't think we need a
Precious
narrator. We
art.
already have Nancy.
And of course, many mysteries.
This must be the place.
Her hair looks so bad. I'm sorry. Stop! 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 Did they have UI in that cutscene?
Nancy.
Was there UI
must
in
be
that hard
Adela.
cutscene?
Cherna.
Hold on.
Please,
Was there
have a
UI
seat.
on that by the
I've been
by the
waiting for you.
desk? I'm gonna have to go back.
How was your flight?
I think there was
You
UI
must be
floating over the
tired.
desk.
I'm used to it.
I swear to God, I will
sorry
go
to
back,
lure you
find it,
away
and
from
clip
your
it after
family.
this stream.
Do you
What
have
time is
someone
this? 1920.
special waiting for you at home?
It just
Oh,
happened.
Ned.
If not,
Yeah,
it's
but
about
he isn't waiting for me.
1910.
He has a full life when I'm away.
Ah, but he is special.
I'm gonna write it down for myself
I
in
like to
case
think
Sarah
so.
can't find it.
Good. I am alone, but I like it that way.
Good for you,
I
woman.
think.
I won't be long. I'll go home as soon as I solve your case.
Right to the subject. I researched your cases.
There
You
was
are a
UI?
very brave young woman.
There was UI? Oh
When
my
were you
God,
the most-
you're kidding me.
You in
Why?
the Japanese ryokan? Or in the mansion in your southern states?
Wait, okay, okay. Hi, Hannah, welcome. It's already been bad. We're literally in the first conversation. It has been that bad, Hannah. We are in the first conversation. Red and Blue ended last week in the final season, had a commuter mouse. What were they doing? Were they screen recording? That's so weird. Sarah, can you send that clip so other people can see it? Because that UI is there. The UI is there, and I cannot believe they put it in a cutscene. Oh my God. I forgot Nancy, taught English in Japan, which is a wild thing. Thornton Hall was fine. You know what? The water at Shadow's Edge one actually was a little freaky.
I had actually gone to Japan to teach, so when things became a mystery, I was really surprised at every corner.
I have to say really quick, because Ninji saying a price reminded me. This game, Hannah knows this already. Sarah knows this already. This game is $32. You can send links in chat, Sarah. You should be able to. I don't think that's ever been a problem for anyone before. This game is $32. Midnight in Salem is currently $21, I think, and every other game is $19.99. So this game is currently $10 to $11 or $12 more dollars more than every other Nancy Drew game, and maybe it has a lot more content in it. I'm not sure. The strategy guide they gave me for free supposedly was $9.99 at some point. It is 109 pages. I don't know why. 108, sorry. I don't know why. I have it. I can't fucking use it while we play the game because it won't let me click out to use the PDF, but I have it. I'll maybe send it to my phone next week so we can use it that way if we need to. But I don't know. Unless there might be a ton more content in this game than in previous ones, admittedly, but it's a $10 price hike, and I have no idea why. Also, for people who don't know, this game is not, I think I said it earlier, this game is not currently available on Steam. I don't know why. Sometime in this summer, they literally just said physical copies and the game on Steam will be available this summer. We're mid-May. I'm wondering if maybe they just didn't have it ready because they announced it 2 weeks before release, so they were really pressed for time. I wonder if maybe the game just wasn't done. I am speculating wildly. I'm speculating wildly about what was happening at Her Interactive. It's just like, one reason I heard that maybe they don't have it on Steam yet, because Midnight in Salem had a simultaneous release on Steam. They didn't even have they did not announce this until 2 weeks ago, so maybe Steam stuff wasn't ready for them. But some people were speculating that they aren't releasing it on Steam because they don't want the Steam cut for as long as possible. Someone else speculated that they didn't do it because they don't have as much control over reviews on Steam versus on their own website. They can just list all the 5-star ones first, you know? They don't have to list the 1 stars first. They can list them last, where no one's going to check. Because I would have already had to, like, I don't leave reviews, but I've already made multiple posts. Like, this is not working for me, so, like, maybe that's it. But I also saw people saying they straight up weren't going to buy it until it comes out on Steam, because a lot of people could not get Midnight in Salem to work on their computers. So they want to easily be able to buy the game, and then if it doesn't work, get refunded money, as they rightfully should be able to if it doesn't run on their computers. We should get out of this first conversation before I complain more.
A unique experience I won't soon forget.
That you could remember such an ordeal with a smile speaks well of you. I am well known in
I'm
society
gonna be out of drink before we're at the end of
my
this.
wealth, but also because of my appearance. You can imagine it is hard for me to ask for help among my peers.
Not
That's
more
why you
rich
called
people.
me.
Excuse me.
I
I'm
hate
Nancy
this character's
Drew.
hair.
I am.
I hate this
Who are
character's
you?
hair.
Adela Cherna.
No, I am Adela Cherna.
Can I see, like...
Prove you
Can someone just
I
show,
know
like...
nothing.
Her hair looks so bad.
Wait. If you let me, I will figure this out. I will choose between you, but I get to ask one question first.
Agreed.
I don't remember the letter. Wait, fuck. We listened to it so many times that I started zoning out, and we've talked about so much other stuff that I don't remember what was in the letter. Oh, hello! Welcome! It's your pal Al. This is, yeah. This is the newest game, and it, the last 2 games have been done on a new engine, so they completely changed the look of the game. This one looks better than the last one. It has more style. The last one was very basic Unity assets, but it does look very different than the early games, which were like 32 games of one style, and then they completely changed it.
In your letter, you
I don't know if this
explained
is-
what was stolen.
Sure.
Whose was it?
It was my mother's necklace.
Of course she would say that. It was my mother's. We were very close.
Well, that wasn't the right
I
fucking
know
question.
Who the real Adela Cherna is.
We've already fucked it. We already screwed up. I didn't remember what the letter was because we've been talking about other shit.
You are. You explained the necklace was your mother's, but in your letter, I didn't get the sense that
Oh,
you were
man.
close at all.
I can't believe it.
Oh, Adela, that was my fault. I didn't know.
I don't blame you, Patricia. Miss Drew has earned her
Oop,
reputation.
her hand went through her coat.
Please, just Nancy.
Is she wearing
is
an
fine.
Apple Watch?
I hope you're not upset I lied to you. Adela is a very good customer, and she's never asked me
Hand going
for
through
help
coat.
before.
Hand in coat.
You can never be too careful.
Nod,
I
nod.
understand.
That was a weird pause. We could have.
Oh, good. Now I can get back to work.
I will
You're
let
also
you
wearing
rest
an
for tonight,
apron.
And we can begin in earnest here in the morning. Until tomorrow.
Oh. Oh. Okay. But scan it. When in doubt, scan. Oh. Okay. So, I played White Wolf so many times when I was little, and I never finished it. Okay, so press tab to open the
A
task.
good
Oh,
detective always keeps a to-do list.
are you carrying around an entire iPad? Couldn't be me. I would drop it. Okay, explore the cafe. We have subtasks. This is new. This was not in the last game. That's for sure. Okay, no, this is our dad now. Okay, thank you. We have not talked to Della. Heading to the store after work today. Do you need anything? Hey, Dad, I think I'm good. Oh, wait, can you see if there are any Licky Loo lollipops? Sign your favorite dog. Great. Oh, right. So the last game, for people who weren't here, Fred and Joe showed up partway. Fred? I'm thinking about Scooby-Doo now, I guess. Frank and Joe showed up and were like, hey, Nancy, do you want to join? We're thinking of, like, starting, like, it was like a teenage detective agency or something where with maybe with the government, I don't know, and they wanted her to join, and she was just kind of like, oh, and they keep asking her. Oh my god. Okay, help me for this exam. How long, do you want to help me study for this exam I have coming up? Sure. Would you want to come to my house to study? I have to pack to it for a trip to Prague. Prague? Another case? How long are you going to be gone this time? Actually, I'm going to Prague for a bit of sightseeing. Oh, really? Alright, you got me. It's for another case. I should only be gone a couple of days to a week. Tops. I've heard that one before. LOL. Well, we can talk about it one more once I see you, but do you know what I'm going to say next? Be safe? Exactly. It's like we're dating or something. LOL. Great. Map. Camera. Yeah, exactly. LOL. Why is the tab exit? Oh, they won't let me because I'm in the thing. Okay, so Prague. Okay, info. I can use my camera. I have a GPS tracker. That's nice, I guess. Patricia Vitkovsky. I am so sorry. At least I believe that's her name. Pretend to be my client Adela as a favor for her. She runs the local cafe and seems to love her work, but I cannot but wonder what else she might have up her sleeve. Patricia's impression of Adela was so convincing she could give Rick Arlen a run for his money. I wonder who else she could be, what else she could be dishonest about. I mean, we had never met Adela, so I don't know if it was, like, super convincing, because, like, we didn't know that woman. Adela Cerna? I can't remember already. Invited me to solve a case of her missing gems, tested my detective skills by having cafe baristas pretend to be her. I don't know what her game is. And then achievements. Great. Oh! Okay, we gotta take pictures to find things out. Great. This was, I think, what was floating before.
I forgot to ask. Do you have any postcards here?
Of course. You can find them by the front door. I have much more work to do, so please, feel free to sit and write your special someone. By the way, my real name is Patricia Vitkovsky. It is nice to meet you, Nancy.
Also, you're so real for that,
Thank
Ninji.
you, Patricia.
Oh, why are we so tall?
I'm not done with that yet.
Let's see. Ah, okay. Real quick. Let's see what modern feels like. Ah! Holy fuck. Sorry. Oh, this is the movement from... Okay, so this is the test on if we think that this is improved. When we did this for... when we did this version... For the last game, we basically had to turn the sensitivity almost all the way down. This is still, there's no mouse sensitivity anymore, but this is still like, there is slightly mouse sensitivity. This is still rough. I don't think this is good. I don't think this is. I think we're gonna switch back, but I think I would go with they have not really improved their. What is your hair texture? You have a lot going on in there, sir. Are your eyebrows floating? No. Turn your head again. Are his eyebrows on top of other eyebrows? Does he have two sets of eyebrows and they floated eyebrows on top of eyebrows? I'm sorry. What the hell is happening here? That's totally what this is, isn't it? Do you have floating eyebrows? You also have floating eyebrows. This is amazing. Oh my god, this is incredible. I'm sorry, I'm trying to like get in your face. This is brilliant. I might occasionally go into this mode just to like fuck around and see how things look when I have control. Oh, your eyebrows are normal. I'm sorry, sir. Oh wait, is this just... I think this is just the hair from the last game on a different person. Your hair looks terrible, sir. Did you guys get a whole cake? Good for you. I think sometimes I might come in here. You walk so fast. Holy shit. We gotta get out of here. Anyway, whoa. That was crazy. That was a lot. This is much better for my motion sickness. The eyebrows floating is nuts to me. I don't know enough about game design to know if that's like weird, but that's really funny. The second home of tourists and locals alike, she already said she told us how to say this and I don't remember, has served the finest coffees for decades in this former library at the heart of the Castle District. Enjoy a selection of new and old books from the practical to the peculiar while enjoying a fresh brew. Visitors can pick up local advice from the free Wi-Fi and extensive bookshop or the resident barista. Only one, whether you prefer a latte or a cappuccino or dare to brave a local thick black coffee, you're sure to find your visit to the cafe a memorable part of your... Oh, fuck! Oh, Sunny Jun! Joan L. This cafe was so cute and Patricia made delicious coffee with a bit of cinnamon. Felt so warm and welcome. Sunny June. This is the best drink I ever had. 1 shot of espresso, 2 sugars, and a little steamed milk. It was out of this world. Lori M. Everything about this place was great. Patricia is the sweetest and makes delicious espresso. Love their biscotti. Darius G. The service here is incredible. I had the most amazing cappuccino with a beautiful latte art. Totally recommend. All right. Okay, we still got that. Great. Okay. City highlight free Wi-Fi for tourists in central Prague. Connect with confidence using Lutkari citywide free Wi-Fi. All visitors are welcome to use Lutkari free Wi-Fi for up to 15 minutes without signing in. Check opening time to reserve your tickets and map your way to Prague's greatest sights. Prague's premier internet safety software provider. I guess I can just zoom in. I mean, I say complain about it. Who cares? Why does this look so weird? What is this line? I don't know. Old Town. City highlight. Old Town Praha, Czechia. Scroll through the cobblestone streets and experience the history and beautiful architecture of this ancient district featuring the Old Town Square and the famous Prague Horloge? I don't know, one of the oldest astronomical clocks. St. Vitus Cathedral. Tour of famed Gothic cathedral today. Built in 1344, Prague's largest and most important church, St. Vitus Cathedral, Viticus, has witnessed coronations of the greatest Czech sovereigns. It also serves as the final resting place for patron saints, nobles, and archbishops. Closed tours for restoration. I think so. Computers. Fuck. Huh. Apparat. Computers, I can't get it normal again. 2 worlds, 1 store. Cell phone and smartwatch screen repair. New phone cases. Refurbished laptop, smartphones. They don't have a space between these words after the commas. Refurbished laptop, smartphones, and watches, accessories, and more. Mention this flyer and get 10% off. Mention the flyer? Why don't you have to bring it? And the collectibles. Oldest town. Oh my god. Oldest repair and collectibles shop in Old Town. Unique antiques, treasures, curios, and collectibles on sale. Watch repair, hair lom. One second. Is this a word? Hair lom? Hair lom, jewelry repair, locksmith, accepting consignments daily. Sorry, I really went, do I not know how to spell that word? Anyway. I thought I needed to find, I thought she told me to like find, can I not take these? Wait, what the fuck am I doing then? Okay. Oh, here we go.
That's done.
Oh.
Oh, Kafka came from Prague.
Okay, great. Franz Kafka is one of the greatest figures of modernist literature whose cultural influence continues to this day. Kafka joined the world in Prague. That is such a funny way to word that. Kafka joined the world in Prague on the 3rd of July, 1883, the eldest son of a German-speaking Ashkenazi Jewish family. Kafka pursued his writing passions while enduring a Brotbrief, or bread job, as an attorney for an insurance company. Upon his death in June 1924, Kafka left behind 3 partially finished novels and countless short stories and other writings. This is slightly, they didn't frame this correct, and it's kind of bothering me. Look around you. Look around you again. How has everything changed now that you've truly seen? These questions hint at what Franz Kafka explored and pushed to the limit. The details of the mundane, the horror of cultural demands. 5. Change in observing what truly is seen is central to one of Kafka's best-known works, Metamorphosis. When the protagonist wakes up one morning to find himself transformed into an insect, his life is changed. He struggles with alienation and his own humanity to adjust to what or who he truly is, reminding us that not everything is always as it appears. I have not read Kafka, so if this is going to be a big deal, I'm going to feel like a bad, lit person. They're going to make me feel shitty. Oh, it's good. Got it. Okay. I guess not. Hello? Oh, found one. I did know there was a guy who turns into a bug. Wow. You won't even let me mess with this? That's rude. Bring 2. Sorry, I'm just clicking. I'm trying to see if there's anything I need. What I really need is something to fucking write on. What the fuck was that? Oh, it's dust. Sorry. I panicked. Okay, I guess not. Whoa! This is why the strategy guide is literally like 109 pages. 108. 108. Okay. Great. You're totally fine, Hannah. Literally nothing is happening because I can't do shit.
Simple.
Girl, then scan it. iBrick 1780. How do I...
Check. Can't check that off yet.
Hello, Sarah. Also, Ninji, I love that for you. I love that for you, I really do. Hope you enjoy Orv on your DS. Oh, what's this? Oh. Can I read it? No, I want to... Can I not interact with this? Can I not read this? I guess not. I guess I can't read that. Okay, well, we have it. We have it now. Maybe now that I have a pen, I can pick up... Oh my god. I guess I can't interact with that newspaper. No, thank you. I can't. It was like, find something to write on. What do you mean I can't use one of these? How am I so bad at this? Who left all their food? Sir, are you okay? What the fuck is this?
It really is just
Oh,
like
it's a
the
clock.
one in the square.
Commissioned by King Rudolph II upon his coronation. Great. Nothing I can do. Big dust. Oh. Okay. They left our fuck, man, Nancy. She was like, don't talk to me, I'm busy. And I'm like, but girl, you're not doing anything anymore.
I forgot to ask. Do you have any postcards here?
Of course. You can find them by the front door.
I found them, but I can't do
have much
anything.
more work to do, so
Am I
please,
doing something
feel free
wrong?
to
I don't think
sit
anyone's here who's
and
played this
write your
game.
special someone.
Thank you, Patrizia.
Like, yes, they're right here, except for the fact that I can't take them. Hello? Like, isn't that this? I already had that conversation with her, Hannah. We've literally already said this is the thing. We did already have this conversation. Do I have to maybe turn this? Can I turn this? There's no, like, take button. But it's like, find something to write on. Do I have to close the game? Do I have to close the game and send myself the PDF now? The counter on the right to the kiosk. Hello, we are in Prague. To the right of your kiosk. Oh my fucking god. You're right. You're right. Thank you.
Dear Ned,
Oh.
safely
Did I say hi,
ensconced
Samurai?
in Prague at this cafe with Patrizia, the proprietor.
What did I just drop?
At
Oh,
least I
fuck,
think
a
so.
screw just came out
I'll
of my
tell you
chair.
later. I know we'll talk soon, but couldn't resist writing you a postcard.
Oh my
You're
god!
first on my
Multiple screws
mind,
are falling
and
out
I'm
of my
glad,
chair!
No matter what, you're here for me. And I'm here for you. Even from Prague. Love, Nancy.
Give me a second. 2 loose screws. What is this? I actually have one of these. This is an Allen wrench, I think. Let me grab it. We're building a chair. Yeah, chair repair stream. So how have y'all been? How many peak rats? Well, considering I just need to screw in 2 screws, maybe 10. These do not feel like they go in super tight, so I bet they're probably just gonna come out again eventually, but it's fine. We'll just keep fixing it until I get a new chair. Oh. 1 sec, we're almost there. Alright. How are my other screws back here doing? Hold on. They're fine. That was crazy. Whew. Okay.
I'm not done with that yet.
What do you mean you're not?
Check.
I have to click this. Okay.
Check.
Okay. Dad? Oh, she has a folding phone. That's why it's so big. I have not personally seen this folding phone in person that folds this way. Haley has one that folds down. But, I think this would drive me nuts because the little line would drive me nuts. Nancy, I tried calling. I thought I'd entered the 21st century and send a text instead. I'll be sending an email. Send me a reply so I know you're safe, kiddo. Can I...
You've reached the personal line for Carson Drew. For
I'm obsessed with... First of all, this is a shitty circle.
Otherwise,
This is really, like, jagged around the edges. We can do better. We have the technology. Second of all, Nancy, text your dad. Why won't they let me text my dad? Oh. Alright. There we go. That's how we do this. So we're just gonna stand here and read a book real quick. Who opens to this? Yeah, the call icons are once more shit. Alchemy's golden history. What is alchemy? I think we already had a book. I think we already had a game with alchemy, but I'll let it slide. The cryptic history of alchemy has an international past, and it lies in our fascination with science and the unknown. The fundamental goal of alchemy is the transformation of matter, more specifically gold. To those who are on the journey, alchemy is a never-ending mission to reach the magnum opus, or alchemy's final stage. Many consider this the creation of the Philosopher's Stone, the legendary item that can turn any substance into gold and holds the secrets to eternal youth. Is anyone thinking about Full Metal Alchemist? I see someone thinking about It's your pal Alice thinking about Full Metal Alchemist. I'm glad we're all on the same page. Really good. Everything else is magical sculpture. It's fine. I don't care. 4 stages. Alchemy is rooted in symbolism, and through the years, countless perspectives have differed on the correct processes of the great work. Generally, alchemy is broken into 4 common stages, associated with many varying colors, symbols, processes, and more. I think my first, like, true exposure to more alchemy ideas was actually, what was it called? It was about, like, siblings, and I stopped reading it because it was, like, the siblings were gonna go against each other, and it made me sad. It was, The Alchemist, The Secrets of the Immortal Nicholas Flamel by Michael Scott. Yes! Yes, Semarip! Exactly! And Sarah! Yes! Thank you. You both know it. I'm so glad you both know it. I read like the first few and I really liked them. But literally as soon as they were like, and now one of the siblings is bad, I was like, I can't do it. I just couldn't do it. Exactly. I quit when the twins were turning on each other. I wasn't about that. Name, melanosis, stage 1, the darkening. Meaning, oh wait, stage 1. Melanosis, meaning the darkening process, decomposition, common symbol raven, psychology, confession, associated element, earth. Oh, that's sad. I'm sorry it didn't pan out. Magic has not been real in any of the Nancy Drew games, no. Stage 2, Leosis, meaning the lightning, process purification, common symbol unicorn, psychology, illumination, associated element water, stage 3, Xanthosis, meaning the yellowing, process transmutation, common symbol wise elder, psychology education, associated element air, stage 4, Iosis, meaning the reddening, process gold metal made, common symbol Ouroboros serpent, psychology transformation, associated element fire. There has been no magic. I'm trying to remember if ghosts have been implied to actually be real in any of them. I know that they're real in one of the movies, but I can't remember if they're implied to be real in any of the games. These games are pretty grounded. They have not turned to actual magic yet. I'm always thinking of the one where someone just had a jetpack. That one was really good. I loved that one. It was so funny. Alchemy in Prague. Alchemy was brought to Prague mainly by Holy Roman Emperor and King Rudolf II. He sought to make Prague the alchemical capital with alchemy at the forefront, an illustrious new study of the day. A setting of legend, Prague still hold secrets. Incorrect. From centuries past, when figures from afar gathered in laboratories to join the quest for gold. Even today, Prague's culture flourishes with references to its mystical past. Alchemy's influences are seen in street names like Gold Lane, centuries-old house signs, the astronomical clock, and many local alchemy tours. Modern alchemy. Alchemy, the precursor to modern chemistry, has influenced today's innovations through contributions of notable figures like Isaac Newton, Paracelsus, and Robert Boyle. Though many individuals have claimed success in transmutation, the production of gold was achieved in small amounts by Berkeley scientists in 1980 using a particle accelerator. However, the project was discontinued due to funding constraints and radiation risks. The successes and failures of the early day alchemists laid the groundwork for modern production of synthetic materials that are widely used in many industries today. Their knowledge and techniques helped set the foundation for modern day chemistry and sciences, including mixtures for healing potions and still utilized today in alchemical combinations for the creation of gem-like stones. No one knows what the future holds for those on the golden quest, but Robert Boyle expressed, "When we find not what we seek, we find something as well worth seeking as what we missed." Yeah, but watch out for sure. Okay, that's all we have to do here. Hello? Hi? Okay, I guess not. Hi. You look sickly. This person looks ill. Are you okay? Ah. Ooh, potato pancake. Hell yeah. Make it at home. American Standard Measurement Edition. Blurriest thing ever. Squeeze dried potatoes. Pour hot milk over potatoes. Mix in egg, garlic, marjoram, salt, and flour. I think. Heat oil. This is so blurry. What is going on? Why is this so blurry? It's blurry. Can I talk to you? Weren't you just inside? I won't ask questions. Weren't you two just inside? Aren't you the eyebrow floaters? They only had a few NPCs. Okay, why can I even go over here? Oh, this is one of the assets they used because it's in their accepting thing that you have to do. Not the squeezed dried potatoes. It is. It is. I've made latkes a few times and it's so strict. Well, now there's sound. I'm obsessed. Oh, and now it's gone. They didn't do a great job with the sound if it only sometimes is there. Oh. Was there just one place where we could hear the... Was there only one place where we could hear the water? We can't even hear it right next to the fountain. Oh, there it is. Okay. Sometimes it's there. Hello? Okay, doesn't matter. Wait a minute. Weren't you working? How many twins do you have? You were just working. I know you were just working. Hello. Where the fuck am I going? Okay. What am I doing? Information. Brambarak. Potato pancakes. Great. Meet Adele at the cafe. Oh. Were we just supposed to go back inside the cafe?
Locked. Locked.
Sorry, have I been wandering around when I was just supposed to go back to the cafe?
Locked.
I think that's exactly what happened. Where the fuck is the cafe? It's not even it's locked. It's just locked. Can I get an it's locked, please? Marionette Theater. The magic of the theater comes to life on the stage at the Traveling Marionette Theater. Currently located in the castle square, its stringed puppets tell great tales of the old world that entertain and delight audiences of all ages. Originating in the 17th century, the marionettes today are respected and throughout Prague for their preservation of Prague's history and culture. Castle Exhibition, the largest castle complex in the world, Prague Castle is home to many exciting exhibits. The stories of Bohemia and its rulers, leaders, and vast discoveries will take you back in time, explore the past, and learn about the royal crown jewels, the Prague Renaissance, and the era of alchemy under Emperor Rudolph II. The hall is part of the original royal palace, and it is said that that remains dating back to the 10th century continue to be discovered to this day. Great. Oh, that was a messenger thing. Unknown.
Locked file? And the text doesn't make much sense either.
How do you send a locked file through text? I mean this genuinely. I don't know much about technology. Can you send a locked file through text? Maybe if you have, like, not, like, the default texting thing. Fall in love with our past. Find your own way.
Didn't work.
Yeah, I wonder why, Nance. Girl, you've been everywhere.
What do you have? Coffee? Tea? Wi-Fi password?
I already figured out the Wi-Fi password.
Showing off your detective skills already?
It's on the wall.
I don't know that it required much
Well-
detecting. The password is on your wall.
Americans. It is always the first thing you ask. What is the Wi-Fi? I wish you all were detectives.
Oh, do you mind keeping why I'm here between you and me? I try not to tell everyone I'm a detective.
Ah, yes, of course. You must be a mystery to solve a mystery.
Okay.
You seem to know me pretty well. What coffee would you recommend?
Do I have a chapstick around here?
For you? You're friendly, open, but mysterious, with a long history. Ha! Cappuccino.
Coffee
Cappuccino.
Do you agree?
Do
I don't
you
drink
recommend
coffee.
that to everyone?
No. I recommend the local thick black coffee. Tourists expect it.
Damn, she lifted that up like
I
it
will
was
try
made
that
out of paper
next.
mache. Oh, jerky. You are jerky.
Thank you.
Wait, I don't even get a drink?
I should get ready for Adela to come.
Wait, can I have a drink?
Back to work.
Oh, great, you'll send
I'll
it over.
send you over that coffee.
She's really
I
jerky
appreciate it.
sometimes.
I'll sit at that table by the window.
Oh. Oh. Did anyone think that last interaction was super weird? She kind of just arms to the side in silence. Prague Journal 77. This is the shittiest newspaper I've ever seen. False accusations plague gem theft cases. Prague. The police marked Michael Svoboda as a person of interest in a rash of gem thefts that have ravaged Prague. His nightmare began when evidence connected him to the scene of the crime of the latest theft. The one caveat: he was never at the scene. He canceled his appointment to see the jewels the night before. Only the appointment on the jeweler's computer connected him. His exoneration failed to stop rumors from circulating about him. Svoboda joins a growing list of suspects who have faced accusations and interrogations based on unfounded evidence. The gem thefts began nearly a year ago, though investigators only recently began to connect the cases. The thieves never hit the same target twice. Private collections, museums, and commercial jewelers all found themselves victim. In addition, the thieves never stole the same profile of gem or jewelry. Diamonds and pearls preceded a theft of several fine necklaces. The uniting factor proved to be that many of the gems had been replaced by precise replicas, suggesting each crime required a well-thought-out plot taking place over the course of months. Replacing fine gems with replicas ring more than an alarm bell for investigators, collectors, and curators. Most readers will recall that nearly 20 years ago, a spate of gems in Prague's historical collection were found to be replicas. Those crimes have never been solved. Police hope to turn the tide on this current crime wave. In a brief interview by Prague Journal with head curator of the newest castle exhibit, Oskar Dvorak, he said, "I have utmost confidence that this gem exhibit will not fall victim to any thefts. We have installed the latest in security technology, and I am personally responsible for any appraisals conducted. Crown jewels returned to public eye. Crime monsters... wrong direction, I think. I don't know if that's the best way to format this piece. Prague. The Bohemian crown jewels, usually safely ensconced within St. Vitus Cathedral at Prague Castle, will meet the public eye for the first time in 5 years at an exhibition opening in a matter of weeks. The President of the Republic ordered the exhibition last month for the upcoming installation of the new Lord Mayor. The crown jewels have been made available for public view in the past for special occasions such as this, but this exhibition has sparked controversy in light of recent spate of jewel thefts. Crime Watchers suggests that the exhibition provides the perfect cover for the castle to upgrade security in the crown jewel vault. Until then, perhaps the safest place for the crown jewel is in the public eye. This, I wish that I think traditionally in newspapers, you would start the article here. You'd go down to here, and when you hit this, when your line finished here, you would hop over here. I think that this is incorrect formatting because of the way you read English, you would read here, and then you would go to here. So this is a poor formatting job for whoever did this. Innovation in cybersecurity. The Spolknos Pro Kybernekau Dyspeknost hosted a 2-day conference and expo in Prague last week to highlight Czech startups and leaders in the computing and internet industry. Open to the public, the expo showcased new apps, programs, and hardware. A spokesperson stated, "We hope to educate the average person on how technology can provide benefits in health, wealth, and relationships. We also provided best practices for securing one's data against malware, virus attacks, and other cyber threats." Videos of the conference and information sheets there presented will... Video of the conference and information sheets there presented. Video of the conference and information sheets there presented will be available online in the coming weeks. I don't know if that sentence is good. Also, I'm so sorry. I think I missed it. Good night, your pal. It's your pal Al. I hope you have a good night. I don't think that was great English on that last one. Did you mean this table by the window? There's a bunch of windows, Nance. Nancy! Do I have to sit down? Fucking where? And how? Oh, that's how. That wasn't even in the right spot. Oh my god, not the sorry. The camera motions are not working for me. I'm so sorry.
Nancy.
The real Miss Cherna this time.
Cherna. Oh god.
For you, ladies.
Check you.
If you're looking for a book in English, you'll find some nice mysteries on the shelf.
Thank you. I'll take a look.
Oh.
The floating card. Not the floating card, guys.
Oh, Yakuyo.
Did you guys see the floating card?
What's this?
Suspects. You will reach out to them and find out who stole the gems.
Amazing. I like that you're thinking
I feel
ahead.
like this is jumping maybe too many camera
Could
angles
I ask you a few
oh.
questions first?
Ooh,
What do you
ooh,
want to
hair in
know?
cheek, hair in cheek. Her hair's in her cheek. Oh, I can't read this. Is that a Q? Vladena. Is that an H? What is that? Let's assume it's an H. Hattie? Does anyone know what this is? Claddy? Custom jewelry. We'll find out. Zlatty? I mean, we'll find out. We'll find out. Hans. Oh, it's not an H. It's not an H. There's an H right there. Hans Fjersinger and Oscar Dravik. The results were the wiki for this game. Good. Oh, you're not gonna read that? You're not gonna read that.
In your letter, you explained the gems
Okay,
in your
you don't have
necklace
to.
had been replaced by fakes. How did you find out?
I sent the necklace to a company called Second Shine. It is on my list here. They store jewelry and post it for sale on their site for all the world to see. I received a local offer instead, so they returned the necklace to me.
But you're not sure that they were the ones who replaced the gems.
I gave the necklace to my friend Vladena Zlati to appraise. She
Oh,
is a well-known
Zlati.
jeweler in Prague.
There we go.
Vladena reported
was a
that
Z.
the gems were fake. She is also on the list.
If she is your friend, why do you believe she could have stolen the real gems?
Because I am no fool.
Okay.
You wanted to sell the necklace. Why not claim the insurance and get your money that way?
The gems alone are meaningless, a fraction of its value. The necklace boasts a noble history, handed down through generations. The thief destroyed that. The necklace should be made whole.
What is the necklace's history?
It was my mother's, her mother's. Some nights I would watch her put it on and pour herself a glass. Then she would dance across the floor like we were back in the days of royal balls. I could never bring myself to wear it, but I always kept it safe. Until now.
It means a lot to you.
I hold no great love for my mother. It is why I would sell this necklace. But someone should treasure it. It should not be sold for parts. Not like this.
Okay.
Why bring me in to investigate? You must have contacted the police.
I did. It is too small a crime for them. You must have heard as well that this is not the first time that Proc's jewels have been replaced with fakes.
You're saying that other people have had their gems stolen.
Not other people. Gems in the Pravskaya Historitskaya Museum itself have been proven fake. The police have found nothing. But you will.
You,
I
18-year-old.
appreciate the vote of confidence.
How about this 18-year-old? I do have to say this. She's saying that it's a small case, and I partially believe her. That they might not take it too seriously if it's just one necklace that got stolen. However, since there has been an entire, like, they've connected all of these stealings, these gem stealings, like, to the same people, they would be interested in this case purely because it connects to the other one. So there may be something from this necklace being stolen, the gems from this necklace being stolen could connect other stuff from other cases. You know what I mean? Like, on its own, but they've already connected this to the they've already connected that someone is stealing a bunch of gems that had not previously been connected. Like, if the police had not yet connected all of these thefts, then sure, but they did. They already did that. So
How well do you know Vladina Zlati?
We have known each other socially for many years. Ever since I returned to Prague from Paris. She owns Zlati Jewelers. I have bought a piece from her here and there. She knows many of my friends and all of my flaws.
Why didn't you try to sell the necklace through her in the first place?
I did. She only sells in person. She barely has a website. Second Shine reaches far more buyers. Even so, the offer for the necklace came through Vladena.
Have any of her other clients had their gems replaced?
If so, she has not told me.
Okay.
Why did you choose Second Shine?
You were bound to ask. You believe I was duped, naive to put my trust in a website.
You don't strike me as naive at all.
You're wrong. I was. Others in my circle had sold their jewelry through them. I had no reason to doubt them.
Did you talk to anyone at Second Shine?
No. We conducted the entire business online. I am asking you to do now what I should have done in the beginning. Find out who they are.
Okay.
What gems were replaced in the Pratska Historicska Museum?
I don't know the details. You will have to ask the curator, Oskar Dvorak. He is also on my list.
How well do you know Oscar?
He is well known, but not by me.
Did he have access to your necklace?
As a gem expert, he may have access to everything.
Okay.
I think you've given me enough to get started. Thank you.
Good. Remember, if all these crimes are connected, you alone are trying to solve them. Keep quiet.
I will keep that in mind.
Okay. We are going to do things again.
Check.
Okay. Thank you, and you dropped something. Observation, suspects. Okay. How do I call someone? Can I not call someone on my phone? Girl, does your tablet phone not have a fucking, like, call section? I have his phone number. Yeah, I want to call him. Maybe. Hey girl, is there a phone somewhere?
You want to learn more about our coffee? I can teach you.
Why was there such a long pause?
Tempting, but I am here to
I'm
help
so
Adela.
hungry
You
right
will
now
help
for some
Adela.
reason.
By learning more about Prague and our culture. Don't you agree?
I see I'm not getting out of this. What do I need to do?
I am
Whoop.
struggling a little bit with the coffee machine. The part, the filter, and handle are missing. That's why I need a detective to
Do you
bring
guys
them
see
back
her,
to me.
like,
Oh, yes.
little
And
plate
my
flippy
recipe book will have
situation?
my best recipes.
like, just like,
Coming right up.
whatever. Oh, God, girl, I don't have time to help around the cafe. Where the fuck? I need a phone. You don't look okay. You don't look so good. There's some strange... This guy has something weird going on around his hairline. He also doesn't look okay. So, who left their charger out like that? Is that your charger?
I'll clear the table soon enough.
Okay, I just... Jeez, okay, I'm so confused, guys. Okay, Oh! Okay. Oh, we're in another cutscene.
I don't mean to disturb you, but do you have a moment?
Please, they don't make these programs
Is her-
easy to use.
Neck is her neck? Whoa.
My name is Nancy Drew.
Is her name
I
clipping neck
understand
clipping
you
through her
appraised a
shirt?
necklace for Adela Cherna.
Ah, yes.
I think it
because
is.
Adela thinks I stole her gems.
I think
That's
it
what I'm
is.
here
I
to
think that's
find
her
out.
neck clipping through her
She and I have no
her collar.
secrets. But you must be tired from your journey. From the States?
You don't need to worry about me. I am well rested and ready to listen.
You don't look
Also,
it.
I hate this
My
bracelet.
mistake.
I think it is. There's this like orange spot. There's an orange spot that I can't stop looking at.
Do you think the gems in the necklace were replaced in the same way as at the Pratska Historic Sky Museum?
If so, then the thieves are chasing a bigger prize than my little shop.
Stealing gems from a renowned museum is a high-stakes crime. How do you think the gems were replaced?
Ask Oscar Dvorak.
The collar is
Not a
working
friend?
weird. Moving weird.
We have spoken. He is competent, but I am a far better appraiser and jeweler, so he won't work with me. And even fewer people will work with him.
I see.
He would be out of a job, you know. They would hire me to supervise all the gem exhibitions. Except for the crown jewels, of course.
Why wouldn't they let you supervise the crown jewels?
It stems from an old tradition. For centuries, women were overlooked in the elite gem trades. Even still, we have to fight for the positions we have.
I didn't realize.
Traditions are not changed easily, even by capable women.
You
You
don't
have
have to
seen
call it
this.
tradition. You can just call it misogyny.
I'm fortunate that the men in my life don't give it a second thought. And I often don't make it easy for them.
Fortunate. It should not be left to fortune. You will learn. We can only rely on each other.
With experts like you around, how are the fake gems getting past years of appraisals?
They are very good fakes, which is why only I could have discovered them.
Okay.
And what skills are needed for such an expert appraisal?
Years of training, special lenses, and tools. Glasses are not enough. Though large frames would suit you, and go with your style, if that's what you call it.
Okay.
Thank you? So you're saying the average person wouldn't have noticed?
Average? No. But you are a detective. You have a better eye than the average. How quickly could you learn the trade? I wonder.
I don't know. Oh my god, you have so many things you want me to say to you.
This is a beautiful store. You founded this company?
I did. I come from a long line of appraisers and gemology experts.
Cool.
My father taught me all that I know, and many come to me in Prague before they go to anyone else. I have had no complaints. Few complaints.
Well, an open business will get complaints from time to time. What kind of complaints?
I did not make them enough money, usually.
Ah.
Finding buyers is more art than science.
So, your passions lie in the craft, but sales are what keeps you in the business.
I could not have gotten this far
This
without
is. I always
managing
forget
my
how much
money and
exposition
my
is at the
connections
beginning of
well.
Nancy Drew games, so
I
I'm just like,
have
do do do
generous
do.
clients.
There's lots of long pauses too.
What was your opinion of Second Shine before all this?
Some of my clients have used them in the past.
Did any of them have the same problem? Could they really be the ones behind the counterfeit gems?
It is possible Second Shine has been stealing jewels all along. Only I caught them.
Okay.
Could you tell the necklace was fake as soon as she gave it to you?
The necklace is not fake. It is the same as the first time I saw it. The gems, they are fake.
And you could tell that right away.
Uh-huh.
As an expert, of course.
Okay.
So you found a buyer for the necklace?
Woohoo!
One just like Adela asked for. But
Yeah, I'm
when she
gonna need to
got
get
the
like
necklace
toast after
back
this or
from
something.
Second Shine,
I say this like
it was
every
too
stream.
late.
Who's the buyer?
Client confidentiality. You understand. But it is over. I could not sell a necklace with fake gems.
No, that makes
Then
sense.
they're not really a client.
I like you, but no.
You said you'd seen the necklace before.
She showed it to me, so I could find a buyer for it. Of course, then the gems were real. I would have gotten her a fair price, and I did, but she had already sent it to Second Shine.
It doesn't seem like you're too happy about that.
Certainly you see why. They take your gems, a scam.
Okay.
I should get going.
Good. We are done here.
Okay. Fiersinger Under Fire, if they've said it, I already completely forgot. I'm so sorry. By Eric Thull, Hans Fiersinger. Investors call him a visionary and a champion disruptor of the gemology and jewel industry. They describe a forthright and confident engineer with a passion for security. They say he spotted a hole in the industry's archaic local systems and filled it with world-class software. They say his 10-year-old site serves as the reigning public face of the authenticity of gems and jewelry worldwide. Regulators, however, are telling a different tale. One where the German CEO is taking advantage of vague international laws to line his pockets. Some 40,000 pieces of jewelry have found their way onto Second Shine. The site Singer founded in 2012 along with his company Second Shine JMBH. Spurred on by the need and word of mouth, clients have listed gems and jewelry in excess of $1 billion, boasting a client list ranging from English nobility to Korean pop stars. The site has drawn oohs and ahs with a rare blue diamond and a Jeremjevite necklace formerly worn by Elizabeth Taylor. I don't think I said that right. If you want it, it's on Second Shine. If you don't want it, it's not on there, said influencer Leah Weber. Her 2.3 million followers have flocked to, that's not that many, followers have flocked to Second Shine after she posted herself wearing a fire ruby necklace she bought on the site. Despite its growing popularity, Singer claims the company struggles to stay in the black. He cites the exorbitant cost of additional labor to input and maintain proper use of the Degas system, the gold standard for gem and jewelry tracking. Singer blames these and other factors for his refusal to take the company public. One regulator, however, claims that Singer's fears the requirement to disclose financials. A true accounting of Second Shine might expose how much Singer is really making from an enterprise that, by all intents and purposes, appears to be the leading purveyor of gems and jewelry worldwide. Perhaps he is cutting more corners than gems? Degas insists Second Shine get its second shine. Bad. The real backbone of Second Shine, however, consists of Degas, the industry's official provenance tracking system. Degas has encouraged many retailers, and other services like Second Shine to adhere to the official guidelines laid out by Degas for the protection of themselves and their clients. Globally, jewelers acknowledge that they have received fewer complaints once adopting the system. Initially, Second Shine put up resistance against Degas, claiming that they had been using their own methods in all the years before it with great success. In fact, the high fees associated with the Degas system have put off several jewelers and sellers from its services. If Second Shine is prioritizing its bottom line over Degas at the risk of the client, customers globally have cause for concern. It's only a matter of time before Singer finds that when it comes to valuables, you can't put a price on protecting authenticity. Whoa! Can I? Okay, I can't pick that up. Looked like I'd be able to. Haunting history.
The haunted tour starts tomorrow. I can't miss that.
Haunting history of Prague. Open. If you dare. Watch the Dreut Night come alive. Great.
A haunted
Yes,
tour?
yes.
I need to see that.
Marionette Theater. Castle exhibit. Okay, these are all things we've looked at before. Oh, hello, security camera. Okay, how the fuck do I call this number? Oh, I had to click it. Alright. Figured it out. Sorry, it wasn't very clear.
This is an American number.
Yes, but I'm in Prague. My name is Nancy Drew. Adela Cherna suggested I reach out to you.
Adela Cherna, I know her name. How can I help?
I wanted to ask a few questions about the gem thefts at the museum.
That is in the past.
Oh, great.
Are you sure about that?
Nancy, don't be
You are in
suspicious.
Prague. Let me show you around the castle exhibition today.
I love
will answer your
the
questions.
fog in the
You
background
will
that is
be
just very
something.
thin and only in one part of the
We'll
sky.
see about that. I'll take you up on your offer and meet you there. Thank you.
Okay.
Still have to do that.
Didn't we do that? Who did we just talk to then? I guess we didn't. Who did we just talk to? No, we didn't. I'm sorry. Is the castle's exhibit over? Fuck. Where the hell? Okay, I am in the wrong spot. Okay, wait.
My name is Nancy Drew. I understand.
We already had.
Ah, yes.
That.
Why is it not letting me check it off? We talked.
My.
No, I don't.
I should get going.
Good. We are
It
done
is giving
here.
cartoon scent vibes.
Still have to do
Girl,
that.
what do you mean? We did do that. Whatever.
That's done.
Aló. Pisze macie la dwola. Udzielaj to. Spate vit. Excuse me, that was my assistant. And what do you need?
Mr. Dvorak? I'm Nancy Drew.
Ah, the American. I did not.
I was
expect
literally
you so
outside on the
soon.
steps, man.
I like
Does
to
he have
follow
some
the
weird
lead.
shading going on under his eyes? Does he have some weird shading going on under there? When he raises his eyebrows, we'll check again.
What is Fati Vit?
What?
Yeah, he's got some
Oh,
weird
St.
lighting
Peter's
happening.
Cathedral. That's nothing.
Okay.
What sort of security do you have in place?
Guards, cameras, everything one would need.
Chop, chop, chop,
Then
chop,
how
chop,
were the
chop,
thieves
chop.
able to
Come on,
replace the
guys.
gems?
There's a better question.
Yeah, he's
How
got
would they
like
be able to
under
in the future?
the eye lighting. It's very strange.
You haven't answered my question.
I won't answer your question because of security.
Baby ninja.
What do you know about Vladena Zlati?
The world of gems and jewelry is very small, and in Prague it is smaller still. She works well as an appraiser, nothing more.
Meaning?
She lacks a true appreciation of gems, where they come from, their story. For her, it is money.
Do you think she would try to replace the gems of one of her own clients?
She wouldn't be very smart if so.
What was your opinion of Second Shine before all of this?
I have never used it. I work with priceless jewels, not common heirlooms.
I suppose you don't hold a high opinion of their service.
I have no opinion.
Okay.
How frequently do you check the exhibits for fakes?
I do not need to do so frequently. Only when we remove them from storage and when we return them.
Do you have anyone else examine them?
I was appointed to this position by the government. They have utmost confidence in me.
Utmost confidence in me.
There are some amazing exhibits here. I would like to look around.
Please, you are welcome.
Okay. Give crown jewels more room. A star. Great. Official president declaration to open exhibit to the public. Great.
Incredible glasswork. But how does it open? I need more information.
What are you
Oop.
doing?
Could I have a closer look?
We're still. You can still hear the
careful.
sound of it trying to open.
There are strange markings all over it.
You can
It could be
still
part
hear
of
it
an
being
ancient
opened.
riddle.
Not so fast. This cannot be removed from the museum.
Well, can I take pictures?
It's still.
If you must, return here if you want to see the artifact again.
Did I break something? Guys, I think I broke something. Hold on, let me leave and then come back. Help! Let's... Okay, there we go. Fuck, man. Okay. Fixed it. I'm so sorry. No, it just, that was just the sound it made. Oh, God. Future exhibit for the jewelry of Bohemia. These sample objects are for staging only. Charles IV, 1316 to 1378. Charles IV was born in Prague into the monarch of the Kingdom of Bohemia. He commissioned a special crown for his coronation in 1737, known as the Crown of Saint Wenceslas, dedicated to the patron saint of the community, Saint Wenceslas. It has become a symbol of statehood for the people, along with the royal scepter and orb. He was later named Holy Roman Emperor in 1355. I'm so sorry it's late. Charles made Prague his capital residence and implemented his projects to strengthen the church and the city's importance. Prague's many historical building achievements can be attributed to King Charles, like Charles Bridge, Charles Square, the prestigious Charles University, and sections of Prague Castle and St. Vitus Cathedral. Even today, he's regarded as one of Europe's most powerful and noteworthy kings. Rudolph II, 1552 to 1612. Fuck the guys in between. We should have a glitch counter. But where would we start? Sarah, where would we start with the glitch counter at this point, frankly? At least 3, I think? So we had, like, what are we considering a glitch? That was clearly a glitch. I don't think we're gonna die much in this one. So that was clearly a glitch because some audio continued that was not supposed to continue. So maybe audio continuing that isn't supposed to continue, UI where it's not supposed to be, which we definitely saw. Let's not include any clipping because clipping is constant in this game. I'm like, what else? I don't know because the goofy aspect ratio might literally be what we wanted. Like, they might have wanted that. You know, I can't tell. I don't know who would be... No, we're counting it. That's broken. That's gotta be broken. I'm wondering if we should, like, count, like, the... Like, should that floating card count? Like, floating cards? Should floating things count? I don't think so. I think we'd have a lot. Let's not count clipping and let's not count floating. And I'm gonna count the weird little... No, let's not count the weird little dish thing that happened earlier. The eyebrows, I'm gonna count because that might have been intentional, but the eyebrows thing was weird. That thing was weird enough that I'm gonna consider it just a strange thing that happened. We're counting glitches and or really strange things. I don't think so because, like, they coded the barista doing that. They had to, like, actually decide to have that in. So we're gonna leave that. We're going with that. So no clipping, no floating, and not anything that's like like an animation that just looks bad. Yeah, everyone has claw hands. The King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor Rudolph II wore the Bohemian crown for his coronation on November 1st, 1575. At 6 o'clock in the early morning, the bells rung clear as if Rudolph II's reign began, spanning from 1576 to 1612. Known as the Alchemist King, he brought the Renaissance to Prague, making it the center of enlightenment and growth. He hosted luminaries and the brightest minds of the time. In exchange for being in his care, scholars, mathematicians, alchemists, and artists supported his quest and search for the Philosopher's Stone and immortality. Noted mathematicians like Kepler benefited from Rudolph's support to help make revolutionary discoveries. Rudolph II is well known for knighting many of these influential figures into his court. His eclectic collections filled the palace with the menagerie of exotic items, games, art, crystal, and rare gems. Famous for having the largest collections in the world, his hidden treasures were secretly placed deep underground in his Kunstkammer cabinet of curiosities. While his mystical obsession brought thought and progress to the city, the strength of the country and the people were neglected and weakened. Soon his kingdom faced wars and the inevitable end of his reign. The legacy of Rudolf II and his alchemy fascination has left its permanent mark on Prague's magical reputation to this day. Do we count drag makeup? I'm going to go with no, but it is strange. Maria Theresa, 1717 to 1780, the stepmother of Bohemia. Maria Theresa was a key figure in power and politics in 18th century Europe. One of the most adept rulers of the Habsburgs, Maria Theresa wanted to be taken seriously as a ruler and was predominantly a man's world. After regaining her birthright to rule Bohemia with military force, she had herself crowned as king, so all would know she was not a consort, but the fully elected official ruler. Many women would inherit the Bohemian crown, but only Maria Theresa would be elected and crowned King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Empress. Crowned in 1743 in St. Vitus Cathedral, she was the only woman to have held the position in her own right. Maria Theresa held several positions of power, including masculine titles like King of Hungary. Though her broad reign was filled with many wars and conflicts, her socio-political efforts led to financial, educational, and medical advancement, as well as reform in the forced labor system of serfdom and the modern Czech estates. She famously called Prague St. Wenceslas' crown a fool's cap, which laid more heavily on her head than her other duties. Leopold II, 1747 to 1792. Welcome to this history lesson. Son of Empress Maria Theresa, Leopold II held the position of King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor for less than 2 years before his death in 1792. The Czech estates commissioned a piece from Mozart, who studied at Charles University in Prague for his coronation celebration. After years of war and rulers who would have the Bohemian crown jewels moved to other lands and places, the Czech people have King Leopold II to thank for bringing the national symbols of statehood and heritage back to Prague. Leopold is known as being a capable ruler and for his reform of the penal code, which abolished the death penalty and torture. Leopold is also credited for establishing the tradition of the Seven Keys, title drop, for the security of the Bohemian crown jewels. There we go. That's why it was the title. It was the wish of the Czech estates to have the jewels returned to Prague and secured in the St. Vitus Cathedral. Today, Leopold's tradition of 7 keys and 7 appointed keepers continue to guard the crown jewels safe, keeping these imperial regalia forever safe in Prague. Hello, Nate. Welcome to class. Oh my god. Rudolf II and his famous confidants. Emperor Rudolf was at the forefront of the golden age of Prague's rich history into the dark mysteries of alchemy, in search of the fittingly golden secret of the philosopher's stone. Emperor Rudolf II was more than obsessed, and alchemy developed into a respected science in the 17th century Prague. He surrounded himself with leaders in their fields of mathematics, alchemy, the arts, astronomy, and even dark magic, hoping the creators would discover the way to turn base metals into gold. Rudolf's palace welcomed the innovators, and his time was invested in learning and building secluded places under Prague Castle, reserved for his most revered confidants. He believed his famous friends would bring him even more fame and fortune. Those closest to Rudolf, like many, believed he was a madman. Some in his court made great discoveries during their time there. For others, the failure to deliver the gold substance led to their becoming ostracized. Rudolf soon found his time as the alchemy king coming to an end. Many in his court knew his days were numbered and fled, hiding their discoveries and works away to protect it from takeovers and new regimes. Key figures in his court were at Rudolph's right hand and lived and worked in alchemical laboratories and study halls right here in Prague Castle. I know there's a read button, but what if I want to see the actual... The Alchemists. English-born Edward Kelly was a Rudolphian court alchemist with a veiled history. Together, Kelly and alchemist John Dee worked for the king, allowing him to partake in their experiments and learn from them. Kelly specifically had the king's favor, and he was knighted into Rudolf II's court in 1590. He convinced Rudolf of his alchemical skills and was paid well for his promise to succeed and to help the king communicate with angels. Close to the end of Rudolf's reign, Kelly began to lose the affection and turned to working in hidden laboratories before he fled. I need a drink. His personal diary contained writings claiming the secret of his philosopher's stone and immortality, as well as the ability to transmute base metals into gold. Though the court had him imprisoned several times for fraud, Kelly's surviving writings are dedicated to the memory of Rudolf. Mystery surrounding his death as well, with some accounting injuries sustained while escaping prisons, and others attributing it to poison. the gem and crystal artist Caspar Lehmann moved to Prague from Germany in the 1580s, and after a failed time as Burgher in Lesser Town, he was invited to Rudolph's court as royal gem cutter, eventually passing his exclusive patent to a pupil who founded the Nuremberg School of Engravers. He is known as the earliest modern crystal engraver, adapting bronze and copper wheel techniques and influencing the glass cutting tradition of even today's bohemian craftsmen. His closeness to the king allowed him to create beautiful and rare gems and objects of crystal that were often part of Rudolph's famed collections. Lehmann vowed to preserve all he had created, knowing that the emperor would be overtaken due to the tragedies that had befallen Prague and the people. With wars and takeovers threatening, Lehmann, I don't know, secretly preserved his most cherished works like the Prague Frauenberger Beaker, his only signed work. He was the villain in those books. I think he was. I think you're right. You might be right. The mathematician and astronomer Johannes Kepler, Hannah, was a German astronomer, mathematician, and more. He was invited to an area outside of Prague by Danish astronomer Tycho Brahe, who was compiling a new set of planetary observations. When Tycho died suddenly, Emperor Rudolf brought Kepler to Prague Castle to serve as imperial mathematician. Rudolf provided the funding, materials, and tools that allowed him the time to make his own discoveries. Kepler is famous for his 3 laws of planetary motion, studied right here in Prague Castle. Although first theorized by Copernicus as a circle, it was Kepler who then discovered that the planets orbit the sun along an ellipse shaped path. I love how someone had to break out the bold to be like, I know that Copernicus did it first, but he said circle. And Kepler was the one who said eclipse, just so you know. This person, whoever formatted this one, or whoever wrote it and put in the bold, has opinions. They have opinions, and they want you to know them. Ellipse, yeah, sorry. When I say I'm so tired, most of this game has been me reading. After being named imperial mathematician to Rudolf II, Kepler published many theories and discoveries that set the foundation for astronomy and developed accounts for the behavior of light. Kepler continued to study the stars, and his legacy has contributed vastly to modern astrophysics and our fundamental understanding of the universe. Kepler's 3 laws. 1. Planets orbit the sun in an ellipse-shaped path. 2. A planet covers the same area of space in the same amount of time no matter where it is in orbit. 3. A planet's orbital period is proportional to the size of its orbit. Great. Hi! Oh, Great. No access beyond this point. Mad Barber! Come on, man! Oh.
Alchemy signs can still be
Whew.
found on the buildings even to this day. I'll add that to my list of things to find.
Girl, find the necklace first. Oh my god. Sorry, I keep thinking I can hit escape twice. Okay, so can I read this? Yes. Alchemy in Prague. Philosopher's Stone. Oh my god. Hannah, no. Prague has long been a home for the spirit of magic and wonder, and the practice of alchemy is a prime example of that. There are multiple steps in the theory of alchemy that always lead to one end goal, the Philosopher's Stone. Alchemists throughout the 16th century in Prague worked throughout countless processes attempting to turn metals into gold, at the urge of especially Emperor Rudolf II. No alchemist was ever able to document this, but through centuries, the knowledge of Prague's arcane circles were lost. Did you know? The Egyptians were the first to dabble in the ways of alchemy, or chema, as it was called. I don't know about that pronunciation. The Egyptian Philosopher's Stone was a potion concocted of rudimentary chemicals to gain immortality. This was never proven to be achieved, but if it weren't for their ways of alchemy, we wouldn't have so many perfectly preserved mummies and sometimes lost tombs. History of alchemy. From the 16th century to the 18th century, rulers in Prague were known to have alchemists in their courts. There were many benefits from having these royal advisors, including gaining knowledge, encouraging discoveries under their reign, and using the alchemical potions for healing. While works of magic were suspect, King Leopold II had alchemists who possessed great skills from forging metals to what would later be called chemistry as the discoveries evolved. Through their gifts in forging metals, the use of natural resources from medicines, and studies of the stars to guide, alchemists served the kings, queens, and kingdom for centuries. Sir Edward Kelly, alchemist in Rudolph II's court. So this was in the Curse of Blackmore Manor. So there was some alchemy in Curse of Blackmore Manor, because I just uploaded that one to YouTube. I'm still very behind, but I am getting through them for people who are curious about when I would be posting stuff. I'm doing my best. It takes a long time because I have to edit and export each one, so I don't have 5 to 10 minutes of music at the beginning because the Windows Clipper doesn't work for some reason anymore for me. So it takes like forever. Bohemian crown jewels. There is no treasure more prized to the Czech people than the Bohemian crown jewels. Dating back centuries, these items are too priceless to be valued or appraised. The replicas displayed here in the Castle Hall cannot compare to the official royal crown jewels that collectively create a one-of-a-kind historical collection. Intricately crafted gold and hundreds of jewels make up the crown of St. Wenceslas, the royal apple, St. Wenceslas's sword, the scepter and Reliquary cross, and the gold woven coronation cloak. I should possibly look up that name for next week. Sorry about my knuckle. The crown of St. Wenceslas was first commissioned by King Charles IV in 1347 and is the oldest item in the collection. The 22-karat gold crown displays one of each ruby, rubellite, and aquamarine, 19 sapphires, 20 pearls, 30 emeralds, and 44 spinels? Steven Universe people sound off. The crown traditionally must be borrowed from St. Wenceslas's skeleton only for coronation ceremonies for the price of 1 groschen, which must be returned and refunded after. Legend says any unworthy who lays the crown upon their head within a year will die a cursed death. Spinel, thank you. I was like, I know that one's in Steven Universe. The scepter and the royal apple, a symbolic shepherd's staff over 2 feet long. The 18-karat gold royal scepter is adorned with 4 sapphires, 5 spinels, and 62 pearls. The Bohemian royal apple, also known as the royal herb, boasts 6 spinels, 8 sapphires, and 31 pearls among very ornately carved 18-karat gold wrought relief. The apple is gilded with Latin scripture and scenes from the book of Genesis, a depiction of Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, biblical parents of Cain and Abel. I'm sorry. Wait, that's so funny. A depiction of Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, the biblical parents of Cain and Abel, embellishes the lower hemisphere. A scene that parallels Prague Castle's courtyard's Golden Gate on St. Vitus Cathedral's exterior. Made together in 1962 for King Ferdinand I, the scepter and orb replaced King Charles IV's original scepter and orb to be more ornate than the originals, whose current whereabouts are unknown. I'm sorry. It is so fucking funny to word Adam and Eve, you know, Cain and Abel's parents. like that's so funny for me. To me, because like I'm not Christian. I did not know anything about the Bible for a very long time, despite growing up in a place that was very Christian. I was actually bullied on the playground for not knowing, for not being able to tell people things about the Bible. Stupidest thing to bully someone over, in my opinion. There was one of my friends who would like test me on the Bible, and I was like, I don't know. And she thought it was so, she's like, I don't understand why you don't know this. And I was like, why would I know this? Who cares about the ark? I'm not Christian. So, but like, even like when I started like picking up on things, yeah, it is some small town shit. It's some small town, very, very Christian, like very Christian. We had one kid who was Greek Orthodox, and that was like mind boggling to people. I had a teacher who like, I had a teacher in high school when I've told this story so many times. We were talking about, Lord of the Flies, right? Lord of the Flies. And one of the characters dies, the first character to die. And my teacher was like, what is this like an allusion to? Like, what imagery is the same here? She was waiting for an answer, and we're all just like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. And she looks at me and is like, Taya, what is it? Because here's the thing. She didn't like me. She stopped calling on me because I knew a lot of the stuff we were talking about, partially because I had read a lot of the stuff. And like when we did like part of the Odyssey, like I knew the gods. I knew the Roman versions of the gods. Like I knew. Okay? So she stopped calling me at some point in the year. But at this point, she was like, okay, what is this an allusion to? What is this a reference to? You should all know this. And none of us know this. And she turns to me and goes, Taya, what is it? Because I think she assumed I knew, and I just wasn't raising my hand because she had stopped calling on me. And I was like, I don't know. And she goes, you should all know this. You all went to Sunday school and go to CCD. I don't even know what CCD stands for. And I raise my hand and I go, I don't go to Sunday school and I don't go to CCD. I'm not Christian. And then she says, you all should know this anyway. And I was like, what? What am I supposed to be knowing? I'm a freshman in high school at this point. I'm a freshman in high school. And I was like, I don't. And so what she was referencing is when that character dies, he's floating in the water. There are like sea urchins around his head. And so that is supposed to represent Jesus's crown of thorns. This was the first time in my entire life that I had ever heard that Jesus had a crown of thorns. I didn't like that. Here's the thing. I do think that if you live in the United States, there are some things about Christianity that you're probably going to pick up because, like, we're not a Christian country, but, like, it's, like, Christian culturally. You know what I mean? The crown of thorns is not, like, something I picked up on. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know this dude also got like poked in the side until college. I didn't know that was a thing. But yeah, because I always remember it because she said, you should know this anyway, and then said, this is common knowledge. And I was like, it isn't though. This isn't common knowledge. Like, it's not common knowledge. Anyway, this is all to say, I did know Adam and Eve, not as the parents of Cain and Abel, because I didn't know about Cain and Abel for a really long time. I did get the vibe from Adam and Eve being the quote-unquote first humans, so it's wild to me in this list to be putting Adam and Eve as the parents of Cain and Abel. Sure. My favorite thing about not knowing a lot of Christian stuff is you just miss out on shit. The only reason I'm thinking about this is because I knew of the book and movie My Sister's Keeper years and years and years and years before I knew who Cain and Abel were. Did I know what My Sister's Keeper was actually about? No, because I didn't watch or read it, and I still haven't. But the movie came out. So, like, everyone was talking about it. But, like, I didn't know what that was referencing. Like, I don't know these guys. Taya not knowing about Crown of Thorns is giving me the same vibes as them not knowing about the Bloody Ace and 4-4 A4 fanfic. In my defense for that one, there is this I've talked about this before. Despite being a huge plot point, there is, like, this weird tendency there was this weird tendency in, like, the more popular A4 fanfics I read where people didn't want to talk about it. They just danced around it, which was really weird. Go for it, Ninja. I will say, I now know a lot more about the Bible because, one, I like watching videos. The what? I don't know that. For one, in college, I had to take a class that was like culture and expression, and the focus was on like women and gender, but it was all like religious texts and like classical texts. So like I read some of, I can't remember which parts of the Torah I had to read. I had to read some of that. I had to read a bunch of the Bible. I had to read Plato. I had to read a translation of some sections of the Quran. Some of Troilus and Resibda, some of Chaucer. So like I've read some of these things. But the other reasons are, I know some things because I kind of got into like listening to Oh No, Ross and Carrie, and they get into some religious stuff. And I also like watching Fundy Fridays. And then my current job, occasionally I have to do Christian audiobooks, like they're books about Christianity. So some of them do get into more details, but I'll be honest, a lot of it goes in and out. I've also taken religion classes. However, they were intro classes, and honestly, we didn't touch that much on Christianity in them. There's a lot of religions in the world, so no offense, Christianity, you weren't our focus. So, rip those kids. Rip those kids. Replicas only. Of the crown jewel replicas, only the pearls are impossible to truly replicate. Oh, interesting. I don't know fuck all about pearls. Safety of the 7. Let's get back to the video game instead of me talking about how I don't know anything about Christianity. My brother is engaged, and his fiance her family is Roman Catholic, because she is Spanish. And I think it should be noted that I am Filipino on my dad's side, so technically our family... my dad's family, also very Catholic. If there's one thing about Filipinos, my God. But like, at one point, her family in Spain wanted them to get married married in Spain. They're, I think, gonna have 2 weddings. One is basically gonna be a reception, like in like the church the family goes to. But that would require Cole being baptized. And he's not gonna do that. He's not gonna do that. For centuries, the crown jewels have been protected under heavy security. Holy Roman Emperor and King Leopold II first established the tradition of the 7 keys in 1791. These royal items are protected in a secure vault in historic St. Vitus Cathedral, and only when the 7 keys from 7 key bearers unite with 7 locks will they be accessible. The 7 key bearers hold positions of honor in Prague, a burden and privilege for appointed officials such as the president, the mayor, and the prime minister. Only on very rare and sometimes important occasions, with sometimes decades between, are the key bearers joined to display the crown jewels displayed publicly for the first time in 1929, commemorating 1,000 years since St. Wenceslas' death, and the most recently on King Charles IV's 700th birthday celebration. I do have to say, in regards to having to get baptized when you get married, I understand people do it. However, the only thing I can think of is this fucking terrible holiday rom-com, which anyone who knows me knows I've watched like 700 of them, so I know that's like a very broad net that I'm throwing, you know? Like, it's a very broad net. There is a woman. The whole thing is that she hires this guy to bring to Thanksgiving. I think I might have made Hannah watch this. Or maybe Nikki. There's this woman who brings a man to Thanksgiving that she pays because she told her mom she was bringing her boyfriend, but then her boyfriend dumped her. So she hires an actor to bring to Thanksgiving, and then they announce that they're engaged, and then are staying for Christmas, and blah, blah, blah. Doesn't matter. It was not Christian Mingle. Sarah, you know this one, though, because I told you about it. Because her mom is like, talk to our priest, because I want you to get married by this priest. And they're talking about it, and the guy goes, I'm Jewish. And the priest is like, oh, I can't marry you. I can't do that. Which is fair. I think she's Catholic. Like, he's not going to marry them unless, fair enough. However, this doesn't come up again. It doesn't come up again. Except the end is like a montage of their wedding, or like maybe it's screenshots. Maybe it's like a slow-mo. It's them coming out of the church with the priest, because she, at one point, the woman who hired him is like, let's just get married. And he's like, I'm not going to fucking convert. My grandmother will roll in her, I'm not converting. And they never talk about this again, and the ending is them leaving the cathedral with the priest behind them. Clearly they got married in the church and he converted, and they never talked about it in the movie itself. Mind-boggling. Mind-blowing. What the fuck? Crazy. Holiday rom-coms are really out here. I was baffled. I was baffled. Jewish characters in holiday rom-coms, these are almost always Christmas rom-coms. It's always so weird. There's never any reason for them to be Jewish other than for someone to say something about them being Jewish. Most of the time they're like half Jewish and like also mostly celebrate Christmas, and like the fact that they're Jewish only comes up like twice. I've watched a lot of holiday rom-coms. I know the tropes. This is all I do come like October. Anyway, back to this. I've been very distracted. I'm so sorry. When there's a lot of reading, I get distracted. I don't know what else to tell you. The Sword and Cross, more a part of the St. Vitus Cathedral's treasury than the jewel collection. The Sword of St. Wenceslas and the Reliquary Cross were used mostly in coronations and knighthoods. Before his sainthood, 10th century Duke Wenceslas was also known as Vaclav the Good. I have a tickle in my throat. And is the subject of the carol Good King Wenceslas, and I still don't know if I'm saying it right despite that. The founder and namesake of St. Wenceslas Church in St. Vitus Cathedral, his sword wields a 10th century iron blade with a 13th century wooden, silver, and velvet hilt. The golden reliquary cross was commissioned by Charles IV near the time of the commissioning of the crown. It's lined with sapphires and displays carved gem cameos. The coronation robes, the lavish royal coronation vestments were used during the traditional Bohemian coronation day festivals under the bells of St. Vitus. Oh my god. This precious robe is woven with gold lily silk patterned with pearled golden wire and rare ermine lining. Many sovereigns took their oaths in this robe from 1653 to 1836 before only being retired following the coronation of Ferdinand V. I think I'm dying. Oh my god. Also, Ninja, I didn't see your message about baptism before, but I believe you. I fully believe you on that.
Can't check that
How
out.
come? I fully believe that people take baptism too lightly. Delaborca Tower. When Delaborca of Kozugeti found himself imprisoned at the Tower of Prague Castle, he had little to occupy his time until he acquired a violin. Although rumors abound that he made a violin out of matches, it is likely his captors granted him a violin similar to the one in this exhibit. He is said to have played it daily to pass the time, entertaining the residents of Prague who lived and worked close to the castle. What happens to the original violin? No one knows. Yep. Ah, beautiful. Can I listen? No, I can't listen. Hi! Dalibor of Kozugeti. The legendary prison at Prague Castle is named after its first prisoner, the Knight Dalibor of Kozugeti. The suit of armor belonged to that heroic knight from Little Maurice. His support of the people's revolt earned him a cell in the Tower of Prague Castle. In the moonlight, it is said the knight transformed, so beware of the mournful cries of the knight. While awaiting judgment, he passed the time playing a violin. Some say he crafted out of matches. His music made him part of the fabric of Prague until the day of his executions. Great. I read these in the wrong order, I think. Hi! Okay, wow, we are tall.
Nancy.
He really does have, like, shimmery blue eyeshadow.
I should get going. doesn't seem right. This doesn't seem right.
Does this have to do with Kepler somehow? Do we think this somehow has to do with Kepler?
This doesn't seem right.
I am doing this purposefully right now.
This doesn't seem right.
Alright, we can't figure this out yet. Okay, we are looking at this box. Let's get out of here. Oh, what time is it? We can go a little longer. We had issues. Alright. Why can't I speak to her? Haven't I spoken to her? I don't understand. I thought I spoke to her. There's nothing else to talk to her about. Oh, fuck me. Oh my god. Come on, man. There we go. Hey.
My name is
No.
I
Okay, we cannot check off that we talked to her. Oh, rip. Sorry, Hannah. How do I check the website? Can I call this?
Not available. I'll track down a different lead.
Girl, how come your phone... Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to do that. Let's save real quick. How come I can't just, like... I meant to ask why I can't just, like...
I gotta have some torque.
Okay. Just take someone's... I guess. I don't know why she can't find this website on her phone. Okay, something's gonna happen there. Oh, girl, you're pale. Get some sun. The potato pancakes we can't read. We still haven't met one of the characters from the, the trailer. Oh yeah, I need to find your shit. Girl, I don't know where it is.
Please.
Okay. My friend was like, yeah, there are more puzzles so far, and I have not hit any puzzles. Oh, hi! I have not hit any puzzles. I mean, I found them, but I can't do them. Great. Hey girl, do you have a computer? Oh. The moving is not super intuitive all the time. Can I not?
I have nothing more to say.
Oh, okay. The ground by the plotted plant. Let's see. Oh my god. Here? Oh, there?
Smells like coffee.
Oh, you're right. This is one of the things she lost. I hope she washes this. Thank you for catching that, Hannah. We would have been stuck on that for forever.
Please. Please.
Do you not want this?
please.
I guess she doesn't want it. Maybe I have to find everything first. Ma'am, pull it together.
Check. Can't check.
What do you
that off
mean?
yet.
We met him. Sorry, I'm being a lot. What is that? What are you eating? Oh, wait,
There it is.
sorry, I'm just like looking. She wants a recipe book now, I think is the only thing else we need. Yeah, we need the recipe
Check.
book, which could be hard or could be easy. Like, there's a lot of books is the thing, so like, you know. I'm mostly trying to click on ones that look out of place. I didn't mean to ask you anything. People are leaving full cakes out. Madness. All your food? Come on, guys. Oh, I think this is, it's right there. I think it's that. Now, can I figure out how to get there? No, I can't. Come on. There we go. Okay, just a small portion of like, guys, pour the same amount of coffee in the latte and then take some amount of milk as the macchiato. Finally add some hazelnut. Same as the cafe noisette, but use, holy shit. Sorry, this is off topic. I'm so sorry. I wrote a fic for Miraculous Ladybug for a zine where Chloe orders a cafe noisette because I looked up French coffees and I saw that one, and for some reason I was like, I think Cafe Noisette goes great here. And one of the mods was like, I can't find what that is, you need to change it. And I was just like, it's a type of coffee. They were like, well, when I Google it, I get like meat or something. And I was like, it's a type of European coffee. I think it's French. Anyway, I left it in. I ignored their comment. I was like, it's a type of coffee. I don't know. Americano. I don't actually know what it is anymore, but like I remember this happening and being so confused. It was so weird. They really wanted me to change it and I just didn't. I think maybe Nate was like oh my god.
Cup of coffee.
I think Nate might have helped me with that.
Customers place an order, it will appear in the top left.
Okay.
Some customers will have special requests.
As it is.
I want to try the Cafe Coniello. Also, add some caramel syrup.
To pour espresso or hot water, place a coffee cup into the machine on the right. When you're done, move the cup back to the counter.
I assume that's the right one. I don't know how coffee works. No, you don't.
Add anything else that you like from the counter.
I don't.
Once you have added coffee to the cup, you can begin adding the other ingredients as you like from the counter.
This looks
My
goofy.
recipe book below contains everything.
I don't know,
you
we're
need to
so
make a
tall.
Delicious drink.
Probably because it's an espresso cup.
Don't worry. You can empty
Things I know about
the cup and
coffee.
start
There are
over.
some tiny cups. There are some tiny drinks. Oh, I'm counting that as a glitch. That one gets a glitch. Make an espresso, then add a medium amount of cold water? What's a medium amount of cold water? What does that mean? Is this water? What is a medium amount? Does anyone know?
Oh no, this doesn't look right.
What's an espresso on this machine? Is it just a one button? I don't understand how coffee works. Oh, water's over here. Girl, you made me fuck up the wrong one. You were telling me what buttons to press. Dude, I have a strategy guide. I have a strategy guide. We can use it next week. It's just not on my phone.
Need to start from scratch.
What? Do I not understand what an espresso is? Maybe an espresso is 2? I should have sent you the strategy guide, Hannah.
One step closer to perfection.
Was that not it? Whatever. Oh, I don't think I can leave. Oh no. Oh no. Oh fuck. I can't leave until we figure this out. I don't think we can leave and— oh, how do you make an espresso? Wait. Just a small portion of espresso for those who are in a curry. The small portion. I don't know what this means. Make an espresso, then add a medium amount of cold water. Is that not cold water? What is this? Is this hot water? This might be hot water. Okay. Can I add more? Literally any descriptions would be helpful.
That's how it's done.
Okay, this is cold water. This is cold water.
And put it into the machine if it needs to be steamed. Careful, it's very hot.
Can I leave? I can't leave. Is this a glitch? Do we count what just happened as a glitch? Do we count what just happened with the milk as a glitch? Do we count this as a glitch? I'm gonna count that as a glitch. The bad thing is I really don't know anything about coffee, so like this is gonna be rough. What is a latte? I don't know. Prepare the doppio version of a portion of the coffee. The what? Then add a large amount of steam. What is a doppio? Double portion of espresso. Okay. Yeah, that it's shaking. Yeah, that it was shaking. I wasn't doing anything. It was doing that itself.
If you make a good coffee, you may even be able to— you're getting quite good
Oh,
at this.
fuck.
Feel free to come back anytime to make more coffees with me.
Oh no, this doesn't look right.
I was barely out of the lines. I want your shitty fucking latte art. It'll cost you another $800. Is that not good enough? How fucking exact do you have to be done with your latte art? Is there a button I'm not seeing on screen? Oh my god. Come on, guys.
I seem to be getting
You're
good
not.
at this.
Flat white, please.
Goodbye. You're not even paying me. A lot of times in Nancy Drew games, you're either required to do that or you're like getting paid for it. I wasn't even getting paid. They were just making me do that. Not into it.
I'm not. That's done.
Girl,
I'm
I
not
already
done
did
with
it.
that
We're not
yet.
doing it. I need, how do I call? Not call, like an entire cake. How the hell do I? How do I call? Maybe I need to like hold down on the thing. Yep, I need to hold down on the thing.
What is this? Who? Better yet, what? Hans Farzinger.
Oh, it is Farzinger. Okay. We're just gonna do this in the middle of the coffee shop.
Mr. Farzinger, my name is Nancy Drew. I'd like to ask you a few questions about Second Shine.
My assistant isn't here. Is this for an article?
Only if you tell me the truth.
What else would I tell you?
You ask sellers to send jewelry to you for safekeeping. Where do you keep it?
They don't have to send jewelry. We offer storing and appraisal as a service which improves the chance of sale. As it says on our website, we have a very secure facility here in Germany. We catalog all jewels on their
Germany?
as soon as we receive them. Once we evaluate them, we price them and list them.
Okay.
What happens when sellers request their jewelry back?
The same process as when we sell it. We check the jewels against their Degas entry and use our secure delivery service to ensure it reaches the customer.
Long pause.
You mentioned Degas. What is that?
You called me to write an article on jewelry, but you know nothing about Degas? What is this?
One of the pieces of jewelry you held in your secure vault was tampered with. The gems were replaced with fakes.
Impossible. Not at Second Shine. Look at the Degas file. If those gems were replaced, that happened after the jewelry was returned.
Okay.
How do you know?
I run a reputable company and could not stay in business otherwise. We have had not one complaint through Degas. If you have anything further to say, you can talk to my lawyer, Miss Drew.
Touched a nerve. In that case, I should talk to my lawyer.
Your dad?
That's
Yeah,
him.
ask dad. Literally ask dad. Hi, dad, let's talk. Since you didn't respond to the email,
You've
apparently.
reached the personal line for Carson Drew.
Oh my
For legal
god.
matters, please contact the firm directly. Otherwise, leave a message or a text and I'll get back to you as soon as I'm available.
Hi, it's me. I'm okay. I made it to Prague. But sorry, that's not why I'm calling. Could you look into the website Second Shine and its CEO, Hans Farzinger? See if they have any court cases in progress. You're the best. Love you.
Okay. Okay, clues.
Check.
Ask
Can't
Ned
check
for
that
help.
off yet.
God. She can never break up with Ned because she can only... Because, like, half the time she tries to talk to her dad, she has to go through her fucking boyfriend. All's well in Prague so far. My client is on top of providing leads, so I'll give her that. Have you heard from my dad? I assume he's busy on a case, right when I could use his expertise.
That's done. Can't check that off yet.
I already fucking did it!
Can't check that off yet.
I did that! Ooh, video game. Don't look at me. I'm not helping you right now. Oh, let me walk. Thank you. Oh my god. Whoa, the lighting changed. Oh my god, it's open now. I think. Maybe it was open before and I just didn't notice. Okay. Ninja, I love that. I agree with you. That's so funny. And so real. I think if they ever did break up, it would be like that one, I can't remember what it actually said in the screenshot, but it was a screenshot of like someone texting their ex and was like, stop playing chess with my dad. You know? Ninji. Why is he standing like that?
How reliable is Degas?
Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you know which one I'm talking
system
about.
we have for tracking the provenance of precious stones and jewelry.
Do you use it for jewels in your collection?
Of course, gems are worthless if we don't know their story. If we had had Degas before, maybe we would have discovered the switch of the gems sooner.
Okay.
I should...
No, I don't want to talk to you right now.
Please remember to be careful.
Okay. No.
That is a priceless artifact, don't forget.
Hmm.
This doesn't seem right.
Nance, I'm gonna keep trying it as if it'll work. Yes, just because I lost the queen doesn't mean I have to get the king. So true. Ah, so funny. I love that post. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, man. JFK is so funny. Oh, man. Can we just take shit? No, we can't. Disappointing. I wanted to steal shit. I knew earlier I said something about, like, why are you just taking a random screwdriver? That wasn't involved in us. These people are. I could steal their shit.
Did you enter Adela's necklace on Degas?
Oh, you know about this monstrosity on the computer. It's a new system.
Did you create Adela's entry?
I did not. When I got the necklace back from Second Shine, I had to input that the gems had been replaced.
Is there any way the Degas entry could have been wrong from the beginning?
How would I know? I don't have access to this.
This is also not a thing. I just looked it up in case anyone was curious, because I was.
Thank you for your time. I may come back if I have more questions.
You will let me know what you find.
No, maybe not. Something
I'll
is
leave
wrong
that
with her
to
hand.
Adela.
They did give her veins, though. I don't know if that's like a priority I would have
The gems
prioritized.
were fake.
It is a mystery.
Like, I don't know if I would have prioritized like that. Okay, we've got her in there. Now that's done. Okay.
Check. done. Still, I'm not done with that yet. Check. Can't check that off yet.
Girl, we checked off everything
That's done.
there, though.
I'm not done with that
There's
yet.
nothing unfinished!
Can't check that off yet.
Okay. Let's see if anyone will talk to us. And then we'll probably be done, because I should go to bed. But, like, now I'm awake, so you know how it is. I'm also confused, because we still haven't met the other blonde girl. There's, like, a second blonde girl in the trailer. You know, and we haven't seen her yet. So I'm like, who are you? The girl with the laptop and I think the piercings? Dude, the way people are standing around is like so unnatural to me. It's like, guys, what are y'all doing? Something about this music makes me feel like we're constantly about to go into the BBC Sherlock theme, and I don't know how to explain that to anyone if they don't know what I'm talking about. Hope that helps. He's got like weird, like grayish. Is that supposed to be gray, maybe? Hi. Here, let's really quickly. Sorry. Hi. Okay, he is graying. It just looks awful from a distance. It's also, he's got something weird going on right here. Where he's got like slight sideburn. Where it's like a harsh stop. You don't look that old, sir. Are you stressed? Also, why are you looking at a default Mac screen? Why are you looking at a window, like a screensaver, bestie? You can't, is that why you're stressed? Whoa, there's some major clipping happening right here. Oh, and your arm. Oh. Oh, your arm. Sir? Sir, are you alright? Are you okay? Are you good? Whoa, holy shit, I forgot how fast Nancy goes. Yeah, it just doesn't look very good. It just doesn't look very good, does it? It actually looks like he has two shelves of hair because of the gray in the back. Like back here, if he turns his head again. See there? It looks like he has two shelves of hair. He looks not awesome. And there's something going on with his arms. How's everyone else looking? How are you looking? You're a character who talks, so they spent more time on you. You look pretty solid. Hey, girl! I guess you look fine. You've been really staring at that. Your hair is going into your neck. They did fix their, they did fix this hairstyle, though, because there was an angle in the last game. First of all, why do you use your hair behind your glasses? That seems uncomfortable. But there is, I'm sorry, Hannah. I'm taking a close look at everyone. But there was an angle from the last game. Oh, see, when she stretches, you can see her hair stretching. A bunch of it stretched all the time in the last game, so they did fix that. Oh, she's got something weird going on with her neck. How are you two? Okay. This guy is sitting with extremely upright posture. Okay. I had to investigate some questionable hair, Hannah. You understand. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Hi, Dust. God, it's like those floaty things you get before migraines. Like, girl, hydrate, lay down, salt, anything.
I have nothing more to say.
How is that the case? I investigated all your people. Truly. God, I guess we gotta do more fucking coffee. I guess I don't know what I'm doing.
Nancy.
Oh, there we go.
What is loot carry?
Puppet?
A screen popped up when I connected to the internet. I may not be
Oh,
pronouncing it right.
glitch.
Kari?
Kind of.
Lord Khajiit.
Her hair.
Yes.
Her hair.
It
It's
protects all
behind.
the
Do you
Wi-Fi
guys
here
see
from
that?
hackers.
It's behind.
Very
So,
good.
um,
For Proc.
Is hacking a problem
I'll explain when
here?
they're done talking.
You can never be too safe.
Okay, so this happened in the last game as well, where they basically just put a blur over stuff as like its own separate layer, and then like a blur effect as its own separate layer. So when she walked in front of these windows, her hair blurred. That's so weird. I'm almost done, but I think I'm just gonna do...
I should get...
Oh, maybe I don't have to help with customers?
Please.
Oh no, I have to go over. I'm probably gonna do like 2 coffees and then we'll be done because I don't know what to do next. And next week I'm gonna send the strategy guide to myself so we can do it. How do I actually do coffee? I actually don't know if I can actually help.
Flat
There we
white,
go.
Please.
Let's see, what's a flat white? Wah! Same as cafe noisette, but use twice as much milk and leave off the extra flavor. So pour the same amount of coffee as in the latte. That's a double espresso, and then the same amount as the maki. Who writes recipes like this? A little steamed milk. So, same amount of milk and same amount of espresso. The fact that I can't do 2 things at once is infuriating to me. Niji. Like, why can't I do these things at once? I would be a better barista in person than this. I have to do this? I have to do the latte art. That's ridiculous. You don't get a choice. It's like, you can try your hand. No, you have to.
Oh no.
Come on!
This doesn't look right.
Do you guys remember that brief stint where it seemed like Nancy was gonna be an archaeologist? That was really cool, and I missed that. I think that would be really cool for her and for all of us Leighton fans. No offense, but if a barista's gonna take this long to do a fun little milk drawing, I don't want it. Having to be this exact is so annoying.
That's how it's done.
Can I have a sweet sunrise, please?
A little cold milk with double the amount of coffee. Then add vanilla and sugar to be extra sweet. Little cold milk, double the amount of coffee. Okay, wait, we should not do this first. That's water, shit. I was gonna, yeah. a lot of sugar. Hold on. That's as much sugar as we put in milk. That's a lot of sugar.
I seem to be getting good at this.
Okay, we did it. We finished that section. Finally.
Ah, the first pot is always the best.
They're always going to a
Here,
conference.
Take this as thanks.
You gave me
a snow globe.
Snow globe?
It's beautiful.
I guess I did get paid.
What's in it?
You tell me. I don't recognize it. See? You'll learn more about Prague than I can teach you.
Where
If
the
you
fuck
say
did you
so.
get this then? Why did you have this here?
Looks like a keyhole.
Oh, okay. Well, that's probably a good place to stop then, huh? Your observation is Patrice says the first pot of coffee is always the best? Whatever.
I'm not done
What
with
do you
that
mean?
yet.
I have to
Next up,
check it off
check.
first. Hate you. Anyway, thank you all for coming. I'm sorry this game. I'm sorry this stream was like this, between the technical difficulties and also me being super distracted. But I'm out of it. On Thursday, we're going to be playing more Virtue's Last Reward. We have now finished some endings, so we get to go back to the beginning and do it all again. On Friday, I think Ronnie and I are finally going back to AA4. Ronnie has officially graduated. So, I think we're going back to AA4 on Friday, because if I don't finish Turnabout Serenade on stream before our server stream starts Turnabout Serenade, I swear to God, I will lose my mind. I'll lose it for real. I can't be playing that case twice at once. I just can't. It will confuse me so bad. And then next week we will be back here. If I am very stressed between now and next week and you can feel it in streams and it's uncomfortable, I'm so sorry. I have to basically make all of my merch purchases for anything international in the next week and any domestic ones within the next 2 weeks. For my first con, which is Fan Expo Boston in June. So, yes. That if I'm like extra out of it, it's because I'm doing all this stuff on top of finalizing merch. So that'd be the situation. If anyone has any merch ideas, please let me know, because I am so tired. I'm so tired all the time. I'm hoping that this game picks up a little bit. It's not bad. Well, I'm hoping it picks up a little bit, because Nancy Drew games always have a lot of exposition at the beginning. So, like, once you get past that, but I'm kind of like, I don't know what I'm doing. But I think we've hit something else will happen again. So, fingers crossed, next week we will start faster and not have any issues. Hopefully. Thank you all for coming. Have a good week until I see you again. If I see you again, drink some water, hydrate, sleep well. I'll talk to you all later. Goodbye and good night.